Welcome, everyone. This is Diamond and Oracle Barbara here with another reading, energy reading with my spirit guide and the universe. This is March 5th, 2024 with the waning crescent moon in Capricorn. So beware of stubbornness, Capricorn, that resides in Saturn. One of the plants and herbs that I was to communicate, light workers, divine beings, is willow. Willow is wonderful as a magic wand for claim, for intuition, luck, and protection. If you make like an infusion of plants and charge your crystal bowl, scrying mirrors, and if you drink it red, you will get clear messages that you might need. And this is for entertainment purposes only, and allegedly I don't own any right to Tibetan candle. And we're going to de Luna, which I love. Unlocked potentials. Yes, unlocked potentials. Something has unlocked it. Waning crescent moon. I know I've had some very prophetics and unlocked potential for us collectively. Ignoring the pain. So you unlocked your potential of ignoring. If you don't go through the pain, how grow? You don't go through the pain, how grow? You open your mind to higher and greater learning and wisdom and experience out there. The world has for you, the universe has for you to experience. It's never over. It's never over. Our cycle regenerating, and those of our star seeds we know are over. It's just consciousness. It's a level of consciousness we go to. So ending only begins. Someone, whoever is knowing their pains out of fear, this could be the divine masculine. Confirmation with that alert on my phone. There's here of the divine beings, the divine masculine is afraid, ignoring the pain. So whatever pain, divine masculine, you're ignoring and refusing to see, it's never over. Say it, but you're cowards. Punks is experience the pain. Cry it out, yell it out, scream it out. Stop going to addictions to explore your pain, to grow. It's never over. That's what it's trying to tell you. It won't be over if you don't explore the pain. You have potential here to grow, but you won't. Men have this trouble because of the stigma of don't cry, don't show your emotions, feel. So stuck in the matrix. Second option, afraid of seconds, the divine masculine, afraid of the competition. Ooh, excuse me, a sober commission of the divine feminine, having a second option. This is the fear. This is the pain they want to face. They don't want to come out and ask. They're afraid of the truth. They're afraid to face the pain. Disillusion. Signers, disillusion. Afraid that the divine feminine is disillusioned. Maybe so, some of you out there Maybe so, but because you're afraid to open up, to be direct, clear messages, clear communication. Don't assume the divine ever, because she is a divine being. You can't assume with the divine feminine about anything. And that's a fact. She's not divine because of just her beauty, because of her being a being out of this world. Rare. Confirmation. Miscommunication. There's miscommunication. No clarity. So you divine masculine sit here with your addicted asses, drinking it out, talking to your buddies about it, when you should be crying it out alone with the universe and getting the courage and the balls to be direct and clear with your feminine, who is out of this world. And yes, she always has second options. Second, third, fourth, and fifth one. Is it in reverse? Wondering, is it worth it? Divine feminine. This is what you all are assuming. This is a divine masculine thinking for the divine feminine. When you're hitting you're pissing out of the pot, okay? You can't think that worth it. Is that cheating? This is all you're assuming, masculine. This is you, says my spirit guide. This is you. Reading is all about you. Came out. Unresolved issues. And the crescent moon is on the picture. Unresolved issues. Confirmation. You can't assume. And these divine beings have some. The divine masculine has lived a lot of the 3D world and has trouble communicating his emotions because of the people and women he's experienced. And he's putting the divine feminine in a typical, ordinary, common situation, and in a column, divine feminine as an ordinary, typical woman. Or not. This is why divine. But when you have your answer and you're not clear with the divine feminine, she's sitting back looking, going, when is the light bulb going to go on for this guy? When is the light bulb going to turn on? Lord, let me use this phone. Jesus, yeah. When are you turning? Because this is getting exhausting. These fucking guys are pain in my ass. Anyways, I talked to the Lord. I talked to the Lord. Poor divine masculines are assuming with the wrong creatures. The divine feminine is divine for that reason. Because she's out of the world. Her think, her living, her understanding, her wisdom is out of the world. We outgrew each other. Yes. This is what fear of divine masculine has become. He's intimidated by the divine feminine's growth, maturity, and wisdom. But the universe doesn't make mistakes. You're a divine couple for a reason. You have been chosen for a reason for this journey. Possible that it is possible from the card here. Spirit is saying that Yes, the divine feminine has more maturity than the divine masculine by nature. But the divine masculine, if you don't touch what you don't want to feel, you will never get it and grow. It doesn't mean you can't go back to who you were. It just means you're going to have to your character that needs to unfold in order you to reach the status that the universe expects you to be at. So you will be able to connect with the divine feminine in oneness in a deeper way than the typical ordinary mundane woman that you've experienced. And you, all this, I said in the beginning, kidding, but not kidding, is fear. You're cowards. That's it. You're afraid to take the jump. Jump out of the plane already. You got a parachute. What the hell are you waiting for? The divine feminine has options. She's waiting for you because she is loyal to the divine masculine. Because you took a detour. You're assuming from all you've done, all in the past, your karmic past, you're assuming with this crescent moon that you in your feelings, the more you run from it, the more it will haunt you, and your feelings will keep you stuck until you get the courage. Well, what are you waiting for? The divine feminine to see her with somebody else? Because that's what you're doing. You're pushing the divine feminine into another man's arms. She can have more than one man. She's free to choose experience as she's here for the human experience. What are you afraid of, DM? You're afraid of yourself. You're afraid of your own shadow, DM. Sober up long enough to get a grip. Grow a little more. That'll give you power. Real power in every aspect of your life. Once you have more power and energy from the universe to experience greater potential and that the universe has to offer. Lessons being taught. This is your life lesson. But you're stubborn. As the moon is in Capricorn right now, the crescent moon, stubborn is Saturn, is Capricorn's planet. Stubborn motherfuckers. Stuck like Chuck. Meanwhile, the divine feminine is out about living her life with another man, making sure she doesn't open her heart fully to the other man because she's loyal to her divine masculine. He will always be number one. But you're sitting in your detours and your past and your addictions. What if that, or what if she that? You're a coward. That's just it. You're a coward. You're brave for everything else. But when it comes to the divine feminine, you guys cower up. Lessons are being learned. The divine feminine is divine because she has done the work. You guys are slow to catch up. Still stuck in the matrix. Stuck in the detours because you're assuming. You're too much in the 3D. You don't have that balance yet of the spirit world and the 3D to then be able to master self, to master your inner emotions, to push out for the greater abundance than the energy and the universe will bring into the 3D. Because you guys got all these feelings, all this shit is just girl stuff. You guys are more, this is the 3D, we're about money, empire. The divine feminine is one that brings the riz. Because of her energy. How did she become divine and can bring all that abundance and riches and create empires and riches? Because she's gone in. She is courageous, fearless, to explore and experience every emotion, every hurt, every pain. Sounds like we're little masochists here, okay? But she's fearless. So then she has now the power acting of the universe to then now create. And you guys are stuck in the 3D. What if do mean? Get the fuck out of here. You need to see her with another man. I don't know why it's a big deal. Shit. Experience. And I use my lighting because it's my spirit's preference. You moved on. Yes. That the divine feminine has moved on. Well, because it doesn't mean you're assuming that she's on. No. This is why you're a divine union in the 5D. Because there's a loyalty there that cannot be broken. No matter who's in the picture. My feminine immediately knows when you come into the room, anybody else's second choice, it has to move over. That's just it. That's the way the universe works. That's why she's divine and creates with her energy. Wrong time and place. This is what you believe, divine. You believe it's been the wrong time, wrong place. No, it's the right time and the right. You just are too afraid to take the leap, to open up and be direct and be clear. Every card that's come out is about you all up in your heads, making these stories, believing you think they know women. The divine feminine is not a woman. She's a being created just for you, to understand you. But you don't even understand yourselves, DMs. Catch up. Someone has unmet needs. Exactly. You have unmet needs. Both of you. The divine masculine and have unmet needs. Because you're incomplete until the DM takes that leap of faith, that courageous step, that be vulnerable to himself and to her, who is his loyal counterpart that was divine created by the universe, God, whatever you pray to, just for you, DM, for nobody else, or who else's picture. And that goes for the divine feminine as well. Options are kept open. Yes, options are kept open. This is what the divine masculine wants to speak to divine feminine about. Is afraid to. There are many experiences, divine unions, DM and DF, that you're here to explore. It can't be done without higher, greater wisdom and maturity. Not overreacting. Having a grip of yourself. of your emotion, of your ego. This is why DM is stuck. He doesn't know how to approach it. But he'll figure it out because the universe is doing the work. You're pushing him, a flame under his ass. Don't assume with the Divine Feminine, ever. That goes for everybody. I need to reach out. Exactly. Need to reach out. The Divine Masculine. And I need to reach out. This trauma and this energy being picked up universally by the Divine Masculine, creeping a little bit at a time towards the Divine Feminine. Because he's got mommy issues. You know, you guys go through the military. They reform you. They retrain you. You got to be retrained and think it with the Divine Feminine. And your drill sergeant is the universe. It won't let up. And the more you resist, the harder it will be for you. The lesson. This is that willow plant the universe said to you today. Willow herb. Closure. Never had closure. The Divine Masculine sees that he never gave the Divine Feminine closure for all the betrayal, for everything that has transpired. It was in his thoughts, having every good intention to do it, having every good thought to do it, processing what he's going to say, how he's going to say it, taking forever commitment reverse. He can never commit. He has commitment issues. Again, it all boils down to one thing. Cowards. Period. The Divine Feminine is fearless, never known to be a coward. Look it up. Shut up, cabrones. We will overcome this, says the universe. And says the Divine Feminine. We shall overcome this. Stand your ground. The Divine Feminine always stands her ground. And you stand your ground. Do you know what you want, DM? Do you know how you want it? Have you explored options? What you want your life to look like, and then execute the action? Put the drink down, half a minute, get a pen and paper, write it down. Because the DM is standing her ground, like the card says, and we shall overcome. We already have. You didn't mean in reverse. So whatever hurtful things was said, DM is in his head about the hurtful things he said about you, DF. He didn't mean it. He was out of his mind in a possible midlife crisis, inebriated, on drugs, high, whatever the fuck. We got thick skin, that we're divine. You're the one sitting in karma, and that's why you're stuck. And you're sitting in the karma because you yet to open that door of emotions, of feelings, and crying it out. And confess. Go to confession. You don't love me. He doesn't believe that he could be loved by the Divine Feminine after everything he's done. You don't believe it. Self-sabotage. guilt. That's all because of one thing: stuck emotions. Get therapy, get help, go call Dr. Phil, do something, get unstuck. Just go to the confession. Cry it out with the priest. Go into confessionals. I'm not kidding. It'll help. It's a form of therapy. The feelings are mutual. He didn't mean it. She didn't mean what she said. Things have evolved, transpired. The world is changing. Many things the universe are bringing to attention. Many ways of thinking and living. DM, the DF, and the DM worrying, assuming one to the other, when there's been no clarity. The divine feminine has no problem being clear. Accept for all it's worth. Yes, accept things for all it's worth. Confession. He wants to confess to the DM, the DF. The divine masculine wants to confess to the divine feminine. And possibly that will heal him and help him, divine feminine. So get your vodka, girlfriend. Whatever it takes to hear it out. Get your smoke, whatever. Never again in reverse. What you assumed that would never again come together, divine masculine, is false. Never thought that the thought he would never again see the divine feminine. That's why everything he said and did was so severe, deep, that he's now in karma and being forced by the universe, by circumstances, to feel one way or another. He's feeling his emotions, his feelings. One way or another, the universe, God will make it happen. Our ancestors, he's going to feel it one way or another. What he thought would never back is here. This is why he's so afraid. It's like he's seeing a ghost reappear that was dead and gone, and we resurrected, and now they're terrified. We came and resurrected back into their lives, which they thought would never happen. This is why they're so stuck. Changes will be made. Exactly. Changes necessary by the divine masculine will be made. He will make him. He's saying, the divine masculine. He is now saying, very good, that changes will be made. So he's actually opening up to these feelings because it will be made. And you see this heart, the sun is right behind it. And that's the universe pushing with all its elements for it to happen. And the universe is unstoppable because the universe and divine feminine are one. We are unstoppable. A force to reckon with. It's all for the higher good, exactly. And she knows very well that it's all for the higher good. All of it. They just cannot believe such a woman exists. And we do. Someone is unhappy in reverse. So the divine masculine sees that his happiness is with the divine feminine. That no matter where he is, what circumstances, what he might be living, experiencing, it always comes back to one woman, one person, one being of light. And that is divine feminine. You love me. Exactly. This is what divine masculine is realizing. That he is loved unconditionally by the divine feminine. And this is what is horrifying and transformative to the divine masculine. That is shaking him to his core. That is keeping him up at night. That is wearing off his buzz. Looking it all up for him. Oh, this is good. Lies and partial truths told. Lies, partial truths to yourself, DM. You haven't told it to us. We know it. The lies and partial truth. The ones you have to not figure out for yourself are the ones you're telling yourself. DM. What lies and what partial truths will you accept and experience? Someone better. He's becoming someone better. He's leveling up. He sometimes believes you deserve someone better. But there isn't anyone better for the divine feminine, but the divine masculine. He's having low self-esteem right now. Low self-worth. Cross in reverse. Influences and distractions in reverse. So he removed the influence and distraction to focus. There's two faces there. It's in reverse. That's a reflection of himself. That's what the divine feminine brings. He mirrors back. She mirrors back to him. And there's no escaping it. It's all an act. He was putting up an act in reverse. No longer can put up an act to the world. To his world. He's no longer putting up an act to his world. He's standing in his power as a divine masculine should. Sacrifices must be made in reverse. Not willing to sacrifice the relationship. Not willing to let it go. He couldn't let go of the divine feminine if he wanted to. DM, get up. I am their light. We are their light. Be having an awakening. DM is in a state of hermit mode. Being awakened. There are other priorities in reverse. He has no other priority than to go inward and explore the divine feminine, because he's learning from the divine feminine and watching her and meditating on self, on his emotions, on his shortcomings. He sees where he needs to grow. He can't even focus on anything else until he gets this right. And that's the universe blocking him. He can't even focus on business and other women and other situations because his whole being is being brought, the energy of the divine feminine, the psyche. It's a natural pull because you're one with the divine masculine. You don't even have to do sorcery spells, and he's just assuming he's here, that there's no coming back from it. But he doesn't understand that's what makes us divine. The experience and what we're here to experience. Trigger. He's working on his triggers. He has triggers. He's exploring, experiencing triggers. Trying to dominate in rehab to get a grip of his triggers. What sets him off. He seems to have a bad temper. What is it? Overstepped boundaries. Boundaries were crossed. He's reflecting on it. And if he's going to AA from all the healing cards in this row that came out, or whatever therapy, if you're going to, good for you, DM. Boundaries were crossed. Things had to happen. Things had to be experienced. Things had to be said and done in order for you to see the divinity in the divine feminine. But there must be communication and a willingness to open up to your true self. Drinking it away and trying to distract yourself, he is ultimately seeing that he goes full circle and he comes right back to square one. Because eventually you sober up and have to feel it. You're back to square one, so jump out of the complaint already. One more. You will miss me. Reverse. Can't miss us because we're here. He's not going anywhere, he says. He's just in awe of the divine feminine. That's truly the message. Spirit says he in awe of the divine feminine. He assumed these DMs experiencing us light beings, us spiritual beings, is a lot for them, divine feminine. So this is why your patience has been needed in order for him to genuinely get a grip and experience, wow, this is really genuine. He's not putting up an act, because he's gone through the karmics and all the karma that these karmics have been false and betrayed them and backstabbed them, that they're traumatized. And you need to be in constant prayer for them, helping them overcome their fears. This is why they're so afraid. This poor divine masculine has been put through it. He's been put through it, and he's put divine feminine through it, and he can't believe that she is this willing and capable of overcoming so much. But this is why we're divine. The universe, it backs us up. How can we not overcome? If we have the universe backing us up, all the cosmos, all the planets backing us up, all the legion of ancestors and spirit guides and spirit team backing us up. It's a beautiful thing. I'm going to use the angel cards and I'm going to go because I got shit to do. Good job, Divine Masculine. So we cut up the deck. We got the Thinking Man and Envy. So the Divine Masculine might be a little envious of you, Divine Feminine, right now. Because he wishes he could be their divine healer and seeking the divine healer, Christ consciousness, to overcome the envy, the flesh, to overcome fleshly nature, feeling envy, which is a normal thing of human beings. He's just got to reach that place in his mind and realize you're only envying yourself, because we're a reflection of you, DM. So if you envy us, compliment yourself, because we are a reflection of who you are. Thank you very much. Deceit and door to value. Deceit and door to value. So they've deceived here financially, big time, that the Divine Masculine is going through awakening and experience of the partner, of a setup. We have been seeing that in the readings. Here's the Thinking Man flew out again. And Envy flew out again. So DM has a lot of people that envy his life. He's being strategic. There was a strategy that was placed here on the Divine Masculine by the people that envy him, don't appreciate him. The appreciation card and strategy. He's becoming aware of strategies put in place to deceive him out of envy. People that he appreciated, he's found out, have always been jealous of him and have been strategizing behind his back. What happened here? What's the DM going through? It keeps coming up. Incision, rest, rejuvenation. Indecision, rest and rejuvenation. Again, going inward, something he's found out. Rest and rejuvenating. He might be healing from something in case maybe he's had some kind of procedure, surgery. While he was down, he trusted his business in someone else's hands and found out they took advantage of him while he was down. People that he trusted, his eyes closed. This is awful. They were strategizing against him. Wow. That's very traumatic. I'm so sorry, my masculine, for this betrayal of this magnitude you've gone through. But it's for your higher and greatest good. And the Divine Feminine has the energy and the power to bring 100-fold of victory, of financial abundance that no one could bring. So don't sit and dwell much on the shit they did to you, Divine Masculine, because you got the Divine Feminine's blessings, and she's got your back always. All right, Spirit. Archangel Chamuel, sacral third chakra. Intuition. He's saying he didn't follow his intuition. The Divine Masculine looking to see where he failed, and he realized that he did not listen to his intuition about his situation. Yeah, moon cards here. He's found out. He's still finding out more things to come. He's found out strategies put in place to keep him bound, to keep him stuck from going to the divine feminine. Metatron is here. Enlightenment. Metatron. His third eye being open, and he's awakened. Another awakening, another realization. Finding out that they were in bed with the enemy. Money laundering. Wow. I'm not going to say touch on that. There's some money laundering that was used on Divine Masculine's behalf through its business that has been exposed by the Sun card. So we have the duality, the Sun and the Moon. This has to do with the divine feminine and Metatron in the middle, making sure through sending psychic messages to the divine masculine and feminine of the strategy put in place. There's many scenarios here. One of business betrayal, in bed with the enemy, and keeping the divine masculine feminine from coming to, because of the divine power that they will bring when they unite. It's unmatched on the realm. Yes, indeed. And it will happen because it is destined, fated to happen, as this is fated to happen. For the growth of the divine and masculine, for his spiritual evolution. What do we have here? Archangel Michael with the divine masculine. Police involved. First chakra, sacral, sex. Working on his, they manipulated him through his root chakra. His root chakra. They manipulated him through sex magic. Putting thoughts in his head. The DEF won't accept this lifestyle. The DEF want this, want that. And I said in the other cards, and it's coming here, don't assume. She knows she's greater, here for greater things. And sex is just a small portion of the great mission that we have together, the DM. He's grounding himself. Metatron gave him a message about grounding his root chakra and guarding his root chakra, guarding his sexual energy. That is where they manipulate the divine masculine, is through the root chakra. And here is Uriel. She is the one with the 7th chakra, the crown chakra. Archangel Michael, guarding over the chakras, the mind, the divine masculine, figuring out. Uriel, giving messages, psychic messages to the divine masculine with the Sun card here and the Moon card. Psychic telepathic messages with the feminine. Is that there is he sends you psychic telepathic DF that there is an unbreakable love and bond between two, that he's on his way. Yeah. Door to personal healing and happiness, on his way. Healing from the betrayals, the setups, strategies that were used to set him up. It's been a lot and done to his finances, in the midst of all this betrayal, has been quite challenging, to say the least. Angel of love. He sees you, DF, as the angel of love, sending you messages that he says you don't listen. DF, he's sending you telepathic messages and you're over here in La La Land. We too busy to be listening to psychic messages. You want to send a message? DM a bitch. We need to see it in the 3D. All angst, all an anxiety over the love, worried about the divine femme moving on. Because he knows that she's his door to happiness and healing. Mending from the broken heart. Reverse. Hoping you have healed the broken heart. The DM is praying that you've healed, as he's healing his broken heart from all these betrayals and family that he's found out. Woman holding the heart. Yeah. And the broken heart, and in reverse, and woman holding heart, that's you. You hold it. You're the thinking woman here. And the person he trusted ended up being this anxiety card with this broken heart. The heart broke. Trusted the wrong person. Attach them come off of the heart into ugliness. She truly is in the middle of the reading. One more finish. Alright. One more. Now let's go. Both decks said the same. Yeah, deceit. The mask coming on, deceit. End of the reading. So here, healing from the mask betrayal. We wish you agape love, divine masculine. We wish you all DMs and light beings, Christ consciousness and divinity, and agape love which surpasses all understanding. Amen.